In this past year, 2010, the Jewish community lost many precious souls, some of them more well known than others, all of whom made special contributions of their own that touched the lives of many of us. In sacred memory, we remember many of them with you now. Rabbi Bernard Lander, founder and first president of Touro College, a preeminent leader in the Jewish community and a pioneer in Jewish and general higher education. Rabbi Moshe Greenberg, the first Jewish Bible scholar appointed to a position in a secular university after World War II, who influenced the development of biblical scholarship by focusing on interpreting biblical texts. Rabbi Jacob Milgram, a Jewish Bible scholar best known for his work on the Dead Sea Scrolls. Rabbi Mordechai Eliyahu, who from his home in Jerusalem grew to be recognized throughout the Orthodox world as one of the greatest of Torah authorities. Rabbi Yehuda Amital, Rosh Yeshiva of Yeshivat Har Etzion, and a former member of the Israeli cabinet. Rabbi Bruce Mark Cohen, co-founder of Interns for Peace, an organization created in Israel in 1976, dedicated to fostering understanding between Arabs and Israelis. Israel Tal, also known as Talik, an Israeli general whose insistence on adding protective armor to his Merkava tank enabled Israeli soldiers to survive the brutal Golan campaign in the Six-Day War of 1967. Shabtai Rosen, an expert in international law who served as an Israeli diplomat and participated in the creation of the State of Israel. Ambassador David Kimchi, an Israeli diplomat and spy master who served as deputy director of the Mossad and was known for his involvement in the Iran-Contra affair. David Twersky, a quick-witted political journalist and peace activist in both the U.S. and Israel, who served as a Labor Party leader in the Knesset, a Washington correspondent of the Jewish Forward, and international affairs director of the American Jewish Congress. Robert Valentine Tishman, an American real estate developer who became one of the largest owners and builders of office buildings in the United States, who oversaw construction of the World Trade Center, and whose family was heavily involved in Jewish philanthropy. Visionary mathematician Benoit Mandelbrot, who pioneered the field of fractal geometry and revolutionized aspects of mathematical and financial theory. Benjamin Rubin, an American microbiologist who invented the two-pronged vaccination needle, which played an important role in the eradication of smallpox. Physicist Samuel Cohn, inventor of the controversial neutron bomb, which was designed to destroy populations while leaving infrastructures intact. Harvey Lawrence Pekar, an American underground comic book writer, best known for his autobiographical comic series, American Splendor. Elaine Kaufman, whose restaurant, Elaine's, became the hotspot for celebrities in New York during the 1960s and 70s, including the likes of Marlon Brando, Frank Sinatra, Leonard Bernstein, and Noel Coward, and which is immortalized in the Billy Joel song, Big Shot. Edith Shane, believed to be the nurse being kissed in the famous photograph in Times Square on VJ Day, August 15th, 1945. Stephen J. Solars, who served 18 years as a New York congressman from Brooklyn and was deeply committed to Jewish concerns and the State of Israel. Ted Sorensen, Jack Kennedy's speechwriter, who wrote the president's famous inauguration speech and the phrase, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country." Maury Allen, one of America's leading sports writers who covered New York sports for more than 30 years and authored 38 sports books, many of which were about his beloved Brooklyn Dodgers. Thomas Frank Mankiewicz, a screenwriter, director, producer of motion pictures and television, best known for his work on the James Bond films and for his television series starring Robert Wagner, Heart to Heart. Aaron Rubin, an American television director who worked on The Phil Silvers Show, The Andy Griffith Show, Gomer Pyle, and Sanford and Son. David Wolper, one of America's most creative television and film producers, responsible for such shows as Roots and The Thornbirds, and the Gene Wilder film Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Director Arthur Penn, whose films included Little Bighorn and a movie that issued in the new Hollywood era, Bonnie and Clyde. Kalman Opperman, an American clarinetist known for his outstanding work as a performer, teacher, conductor, and composer. Goateed band leader Mitch Miller, affectionately known for his popular television series Sing Along with Mitch. Eric Siegel, author of the best-selling romance novel of 1970, Love Story, and the movie of the same name starring Ryan O'Neal and Ali MacGraw, which unfortunately popularized the misleading bromide, "Love means never having to say you're sorry." J.D. Salinger, whose 1951 classic Catcher in the Rye, about 16-year-old Holden Caulfield's experience in New York following his expulsion from an elite prep school, continues to spellbind American youth. Edwin Newman, one of America's most respected newscasters who spent 23 years at NBC television reporting on events like the Six-Day War, and was a longtime fixture on The Today Show, where he fought for the survival of the English language. Corey Haim, a teen idol who starred in such 1980s films as Lucas and Murphy's Romance, and is best known for his role alongside Corey Feldman in The Lost Boys. Character actor Harold Gould, born Harold Goldstein, who played Kid Twist in the film The Sting, and Martin Morgenstern on The Mary Tyler Moore Show and on Rhoda. Eddie Fisher, one of the world's most popular and successful singers in the 1950s, remembered by his generation for Oh My Papa, and by a later generation as being the father of Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia, in the Star Wars series. Actress Jill Clayburgh, who starred on stage in Pippin and who received Academy Award nominations for her roles in An Unmarried Woman and Starting Over. Actor Tom Bosley, best known for his portrayal of Howard Cunningham on the sitcom Happy Days, and for originating the title role of the Pulitzer Prize-winning Broadway musical, Fiorello. Bernard Schwartz, known to the movie world as Tony Curtis, one of America's leading film actors in the 50s and 60s, perhaps best well known for his role opposite Marilyn Monroe in the Billy Wilder classic comedy Some Like It Hot, and for his portrayal of the Boston Strangler. And playwright Joseph Stein, who will forever be remembered for writing the book to the classic American musical Fiddler on the Roof. Zecher Tzadik Livracha, the memory of the righteous, is forever a blessing.